First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash, double honors unto the elders and apostles, a great millstone, that taught us this 100% truth, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai. Shalom to you, Archeums out there pushing this word in sincerity and truth. Shalom to you, few and faithful Aquats. This here again is your brother Yassad, back at you with a quick lesson, just touching upon the Lord isn't about equality among the nations, because Christianity doctrine, they push, everybody's equal, and it has nothing to do with race and color, although we know they are racists as well. But the Lord don't deal with everybody being one and everybody being equal, right? So I'll bring out precepts, to literally prove that the Lord, don't deal with that equality amongst the nations, right? So first off, right, I'll get the account with the Tower of Babel, when everybody was under the same order, the same mindset, everything, everybody being under one, one order, and what the Lord did, right? I'm gonna get at Genesis 11. I'll start at 1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar. And they dwelt there, and they said one to another, Go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, Go to, let us build us a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven. Right? Okay, I believe it was that idea was Nimrod's, plan of going up into the heaven, being carnal, thinking he could build a tower up in the heavens and throw the most high Yahweh Shemeshai off the throne. Right? But the Lord had a stop to that. And same way, how you Esau Edom with your NWO, to put everything under one governance, one language, one, your great reset. The Lord is gonna confound you, just as he confound Nimrod plan as well. Right? Let's see. And they said, Go to and let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name. So their plan was to go up, build a tower up into the skies, and and presumably try and take the most high of the throne, and build a name, build fame for themselves, get a title for themselves, be glorified among the world. It says, Lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And again, the children of men is the heathens, right? Because there are three types of men. Well, yeah, I would say, there's the sons of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai, the sons of God, which is the Israelites, the sons of men, or children of men, which is the heathens, and there's the sons of the wicked, or the children of the wicked, which is Esau Edom. right? Because Nimrod is a he came from Cush, you know, which going back, his forefather being Ham, as you see in Genesis 10 and verses 6. And the sons of Ham, Cush and Mizraim, and Put and Canaan, and the son of Cush, Seba and Havilah, and Sabta, and Ramah, and Sabtaka, and the sons of Ramah, Sheba and Dedan. And Cush begat Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the in the earth, right? Mighty and powerful, strong, glorified, right? So, um, these are the Babylonians, the ancient Babylonians, which is modern day Iraq, up to this present day. Um, and the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded, and the Yahweh Hashem Yahushai said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they began to do, and now nothing will restrain them, nothing will be restrained from them, because nothing wasn't hindering them or stopping them from going on with the plan, to build the city up to the heavens, the Tower of Babel, and Babel, when you go into the blue letter, Babel or Babylon goes into confusion, right? Let's see. And now nothing will restrain from them which they have imagined to do. Let us go down. Let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. So they stop off what I was doing, right? Because the Lord is not for that, all of them under one mind, one, that right there, that is why you saw Edom, you also is gonna be confounded in your plan, as the scripture says, when you're about to fill your belly, But I would stay on topic. The Lord isn't about that equality, because he set Yasharala, Israel, to be over all the nations, as it's saying Deuteronomy. We're not on the same page, Yeah, we're not, the heathens and Israel is not on the same page. Let me get Deuteronomy 32 and 8, Look at Deuteronomy 32 and verses 8. When the Most High, right, Deuteronomy 32 and 8, when the Most High Yahweh divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Yeah, So the Lord divided the nation, according to the children of Israel. The Lord divided their inheritance. But the Lord's inheritance is his people, Jacob. Yasharala, that is why we are named what? Yasharala, the Prince of Power. We are the princes, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, also the rightful rulers of the earth. Because the whole earth is created for the elect's sake, right? Again here, Deuteronomy 7 and 6, it say, For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So the Israelites are above all the nations upon the face of the earth. We are the superior, race, right? You heathen nations that are in power, and in rulership where the Lord set it up to be so because of our transgression. You all are just our slaves, right? But that's why the precepts say in Revelation chapter 13 and 10, it says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Yeah, so he will lead into captivity, you must go into captivity. So Esau, Edom, and you heathens, you're gonna go into captivity, but it's gonna be everlasting because that's your rightful place. The Lord say he chose Israel to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all the nations upon the face of the earth. Right? So there's no equality. That's why the Lord divided the nations. Divide. The Lord didn't make everyone equal. He divided our heritage. Right? Let me see if I pull that up in the bulletin. Bear with me just a moment. Right, he's separated. Right, Strong's
H6504. Pared.
Right, it goes into to separate, divide. Right, to be divided, to be separated, to make a division. So it's not about bringing everybody in under one content. There's no equality there. The Lord made a division, and a separation. Right. Right, it says to be out of joint, spat, scatter, separate self, sever, you know. So the Lord separated the nations, right, according to what? The number of the children of Israel, he separate of the inheritance of the heathens. And let's take a look at what the Lord see these heathens as. What these heathens truly are. In book of 2 Ezra 6 and 9, no, 6 and 50, 54, it says, and after these Adam also whom thou madest Lord of all thy creature, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So everybody come from Adam, and the Lord made it clearly and separately, and them that the Lord had chosen, which is the Israelites. All this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sakes. So the whole world is Israel is to be in rulership of the earth, but we went off and transgressed, so that's why the heathens are above us. And as it says in Deuteronomy 28, the stranger that is within thee shall get up high up above thee, and thou shalt be brought low. Also, if we do serve the Lord with joyfulness and gladness, He's gonna make us serve our enemies in nakedness and in the want of all things, so forth. Right? But mainly the our enemies is these heathens, our slaves, our handmaid. Um it says, verse 56, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. So these heathens, they are nothing, they are nothing. The Lord liken you all as nothing, as spit, right? um, let's see, but be like unto spittle, which is spit, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So you is not on the same, you know, stage as us, Esau, Edom. The Lord see you as nothing, but what? He called Israel the apple of his eye in Zechariah. And when it say he that toucheth, he toucheth the apple of his eye. The precept say Israel is the lot of his inheritance. Sirach 17 and 17 says, for in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people, but Israel is the Lord's portion. Israel is the Lord's portion, right? The Lord separated us from you heathens. All you other nations. The Lord separated Israel from you all, because Israel is the Lord's portion. Um, and here it is. Esau Edom comes with his theology about his philosophies about everybody is one. The Lord came and died for everybody. Did John the false understanding at John 3:16, right? And there's precepts, cutting that to the core. The Lord had come for everybody. He didn't. Only for the Israelites. He only died for the Israelites. It says, now, Lord, behold, these heathen, who the Lord likened unto as spittle, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us, and to devour us. But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, so we are called the Lord's firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover. Right? I'm going to go into the word fervent here. Fervent, boiling hot, glowing, ferocious, So that is just It's just the love that Yahweh Hashem Yeshua has for us. We is the fervent lover, right, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? And again, it was said so, it was all prophecy that the heathens would rule. These other nations would come into rulership, you know. But we know the rightful rulers are Jacob, right? Whose kingdom is going to be established forever, right? You know, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So, let me see here. We put there that precept in the book of Isaiah. Right, Ecclesiastes 10:7, it says, I have seen servants upon horses, which is you. You upon a horse, you in a high position, um, you set upon high, right? The scripture says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So the same servants being on horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. And that is all going on. But soon the time, the plowman is going to overtake the reaper. And everything is going to be set back in its rightful course. You heathens going to be in your rightful spot. Just as David was saying, Psalms 60:8. It says, Moab is my washpot, over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Philistia triumph, though because of me. So yeah, Moab is the washpot, servant. You Esau, Edom, servant as well, right? And that was the precept in Ecclesiastes. See, you see servants upon horses and um, princes upon walking upon the earth as servants. But soon all of that is to be changed, right? You know. And again, the Lord is not about equality. That is why, in our kingdom He has a king, He had the king's royal family, and the rest is servants, right? That is how it goes. Not everybody gonna be, everybody gonna be kings. It don't make sense. It don't make sense to have a kingdom without servants, right? That's why it's, wisdom exceedeth all folly. Let's see here. I'm gonna just go into that John. And I'll read that John 3:16 says, For Yahweh so loved the world, which our world going into cosmos, which is relates unto the Israelites, that He gave His only begotten Son, which is not Jesus Christ, but Yahushai, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life, right? And this wasn't relating unto you heathens, but only unto Israel, right? Because the Acts 5:31 say, Him had Yahweh exalted to be a prince and a savior, and to give repentance unto Israel. Right? You heathens are not in league with us. And soon you all gonna be in your rightful spot. You know. I'll close off with this precept in Surah 10 and 4, where it says, "The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable." Which is why, Yahushai following along with the elect, the 144, and the rest of the house of Israel, right, being set back up in rulership, as the precepts in Daniel and the ancients of days did sit. Well, I hope this quick lesson was edifying. Again, double honors unto the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Archeums, out there pushing this word. And shalom.